What's going on, guys? After work today, I hit up a couple more thrift stores and got a couple more masks. Not nearly the haul that I had last time. I went to several different stores today too. They didn't have much at either of them, but one store had a few masks, and there's two that I thought were good enough to pick up. So I will show you guys. The first one I got is a ghostface mask. This is not a Fantastic Faces or anything, but it's not a brand new one. It's one of the older ones. An older, I mean, I don't know what year, but it's kind of out of shape. I gotta get it back into shape, heat it up or whatever, or like hit it with a hair dryer and then kind of straighten it out, or maybe just set something on top of it. But yeah, Ghostface mask. You can see these ones, the hood is thin, it's kind of cheap material, and the eye mesh you can almost see through. There is mesh there. It's just a cheaper material. It says Easter Unlimited underneath it, the chin. That's picking up. It's not a rare mask or really one, or like great one by any means, but it was $2, so I figured I'd pick it up. You can never have too many screen masks. Yeah. So I got this. I'm always out looking for Fantastic Faces, but those are worth a lot more, but still a cool mask, so I had to get it. The other mask, I was excited when I thought it was a wig when I just seen the hair, and I felt it was a mask, and I kind of pulled it out of the bin, and I was really excited. When I was a kid growing up, there was, back in the 80s and the early 90s, there was, really the majority of masks, were Fun World, Don Post, Be Something Studios, and Topstone. I always had Topstone masks. They were made they were cheaper. They used, the latex they used wasn't very good, but they were everywhere, and they were cool masks. And I'd always get them from garage sales. My parents get them from garage sales, so we get them really cheap. And the only problem with it is they end up rotting really easily. I used to have an entire, like a dresser full of old Topstone masks that I collected when I was a kid. Sadly, they all rotted. I tried pulling them back out, and there was nothing left of them. So it was really cool to find this one. I've never seen this one in person. This is from their 1989 catalog. It's a 1989 Topstone bat. I don't know if it was called bat. I don't know the exact name of it, but it is a big bat monster. These were kind of showcased for their long bib, the neck part right here. It was kind of like a thing they were kind of advertising, trying to show you, you could tuck it in, kind of just a cool step up from their other masks. The back's all hair, the front's all latex. You can see it's starting to kind of curl at the bottom, down here. Just the latex is getting old. These masks just don't last very long, so that's why I was surprised to find this is 1989. And just, like I said, all the Topstone masks that I had so many of them, they all just, I packed them away when I was younger, and later on, wanted to go pull them out, and they were just either hard as a rock and crumbled, or just melted. So, like I said, I was very excited to find this. The latex is, it's still good and stretchy. It still holds its shape. There's no rips or tears, really. But, around the edges it's starting to kind of rot a little bit, but still in great shape, considering. These Topstone masks, they were cheap and they just didn't last, but they were so cool and they were everywhere in the 80s and the 90s. Yeah, this is in their 89 catalog. I've never seen one in person. I need to stuff him a little more. Stuff his ears. Eye holes. It's got bags stuffed in there. they painted this guy up. If you look at the old catalogs, or look online at pictures of the old catalogs, there's a couple different colors they painted him in. This is like the brown and gray, I don't even know what you would call it. But yeah, a really cool old mask. It's still in decent shape. You know, I'll get it stuffed, and I'm sure it wasn't taken. It was taken somewhat good care of because it's still here, but it wasn't taken, you know, great care of. It was kind of just folded up. You can tell. I did a lot of stuffing and a lot of getting him back into shape. He was pretty flat when I got him. But I'll get a display for him and set him up, and hopefully he has some more years left in him. So I love these Topstone masks. To me, you know, that's just they weren't made really well, and they just had the weirdest designs, not like the most clever designs. But just as a kid, I always had Topstone masks, so it kind of just brings me back. And you just don't find a lot of them anymore because they've, you know, all rotted away. So really was excited to find this. I'll definitely be putting him up on the shelf. So yeah, thrift store score for the day. This Scream mask and this 89 Topstone bat mask. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.